You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
Aloha, Mora.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
I swear, none of you have a head left on your shoulders.
Revelio.
Is happening? No, it
Depulso. Protego. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Crucible.
Deepest spot.
Depulso.
utterly pitiful display.
Tracy. Revelio.
I will make you pay. Is that the best you can do?
Confringo.
Are you quite finished?
Ranrock has fooled you all. To Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Not so tricky after all, really. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Glacius. Defendo.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Arresto momentum. Assignment's all finished. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
There's so much we don't know about beasts. So much to learn.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in... Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes.
I was wondering what inspired your interest.
Are you consider...
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do...
You do seem to... I believe that when choosing a path, particular as well as how one...
Of course, Professor.
I recall it quite vividly. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling okami eggs. I knew of the okami, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east. I wondered if it was possible that an okami could be so nearby.
Seems quite a challenge finding an
It was. After a few days, he was near a tree hollow. And there, inside...
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I hid. And moments later...
That sounds incredible.
Now, I trust that I have answered your question. Beasts and all...
I shall remember that.
Smedleys will always look upon you as a black...
Hello, Grace.
You've a nerve, speaking to me after what you did. I hope you're taking good care of...
I'm just here for someone as caught.
Fine. Would be nice to take you down a peg.
I'm game.
Well... Akia.
Here. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Be included.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio. Hello, Greg. I'm game.
Well... Accio. You didn't see that.
Here.
That's the way to do it. seems I got the better of you.
Protego! Accio! Levioso! Let's have it.
That's the way to do it.
Accio!
You didn't see that.
Accio! Protego!
Ha! Seems you couldn't beat me. Serves you right for keeping my family heirloom. Care to go again?
Let's have it.
That's the way to do it. What a remarkable shot! You didn't see that.
Accio!
Well, it appears I've been bested. Ha! Wasn't enough.
There wasn't much to it.
You really are in. You may have beaten me, but your next opponent is.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Bombarda! Samantha, is everything all right?
He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo. He simply never listened.
I'm sorry, how exactly?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet would... I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like...
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a...
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb.
How awful. I can see why you're...
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could...
Can't the curse be broke?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest... You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your... Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost...
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
Revelio. I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there. Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial? Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Wonder if I'm safe to explore. Revelio! Well, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Revelio. Lumos. A troll? You can't be serious. Revelio. A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully. Revelio. Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Lumos. Bombarda. Revelio. Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. Revelio. I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry, that's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course, I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in... Thank you again for what you did. Oh.
When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to...
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how...
That sounds like a very good...
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the...
I see. What do I...
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation.
I've seen Thestrals before, but where would I...
Deke has seen some wild Thestrals not too far from... Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the... Once you've rescued the Thestral...
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I've rescued...
Then use the pen to start the
I shall.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
everything's all right now.